Oh, 3, 2, and 1. Oh shit! Holy fucking cockbag!
Way to start off the show.
Strong opener.
Oh, whoa! I'm excited today. I'm in a good mood.
What is this?
I'm jamming.
Noises and shit.
Trying to turn off my sound.
You sound really far away. That's just my fault, though.
Fix your.
It's
yourself,
mine.
guy.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Figure It Out with Rob and Charlie. Saturdays at 5. We're just somehow we are still doing this. I didn't think it was going to go on this long, but now we're on episode 6 because you guys keep watching this shit. So apparently we're doing something right.
I got a text from my mom today because last
Christine.
week Brian
and Christine.
Last week, you know how we started late, so she watched last week's episode today.
Okay.
And she goes, "I'm just so proud of you. You guys are getting better and better with every show. The quality just gets the more and more you practice."
I got that from Haugen, but it was a lot more like aggressive because he just messaged me and he goes, "I hate how well you guys are doing.
My name is Miguel. I hate how well your podcast goes.
Why the fuck you guys do some good shit?
I'm super aggressive.
You fucking asshole.
Team Leader Battalion, but you best podcast.
I don't invite myself on your show."
Hello. We have the best podcast in Battalion.
I'm pretty sure we have the only podcast.
Exactly.
Yeah, we have the only podcast in Battalion.
But we have the best one.
We do have the best one. Yeah, even if there was another one, it wouldn't be nearly as good as ours.
Pretty proud of that.
We have a strong following.
Maybe the best podcast in the brigade.
Maybe the best podcast in the division.
Maybe the best podcast in the army.
Maybe the best podcast in the armed services.
Maybe the best podcast in the world.
Sorry, Joe.
Charlie, I've missed you this week.
This has been the most depressing week of my entire life, Robert.
I haven't seen you since the last
way too long. Way too long. You were busy. You were a busy little bee.
I was gone.
You were doing some real training, some real hood rat
I
shit.
was out there blowing shit up.
You were. You're hanging it.
Go ahead and I was hanging it, banging out.
Hanging it. Fucking fire for effect, homeboy.
Tell me, we always start the show by catching everybody up on the week.
We do talk about our weeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell
me about your week, because this is actually me catching up on what you've been up to.
Yeah, it is. So you were gone on Monday. It was the first day you left.
Sure was.
Just Monday morning, they let me know you were gone.
I don't know that song that you're singing.
It's okay. It's James Taylor. Anyways, no. So you went off to the field. I had a pretty usual day. Nothing fucking crazy. I had to work out alone that day, and my God, it was upsetting. It's like I feel like when I work out alone, and then I look around the gym, and all I see is like friends working out together. And there's like forever, like just sad music playing in like REM's Everybody Hurts. Just like, that's like playing in my head as I'm trying to deadlift. I'm just like, everybody hurts.
It's like if you go to a restaurant alone on Valentine's Day.
It's so upsetting. So that was my Monday. It was all right. I don't think I even went to work on Tuesday, to be honest with you.
What happened Tuesday?
Shit, was it? Yeah, it was. Wait. Fuck, I'm all kinds of fucked up on my days right now.
It was the day you don't think that you went to work.
Yeah. So let me think. So I had staff duty yesterday. We did the ruck on Thursday.
Yeah.
What did we do on Wednesday? I can't remember what I did on Wednesday or Tuesday. There's a little void in my week. I don't know. Regardless, there was one day this week where I just didn't go to work. I went in and I was like, my squad was going out. They were going out to do training. I wasn't going with them. And I was like, I'm going home. And I just fucking left. Just
bye.
Pop smoke, got the fuck out.
I'm shamming like a goddamn champion.
Dude, the sham shield was strong that day.
Pretty shamtastic.
Very shamtastic. And then I went, excuse me, I had the privilege to work out with the great Ian Stinson on Wednesday.
The man, the myth, the
legend. The man, the myth. Great workout. By the way, Ian, I fucking hate you. It's probably the last time I'll ever work out with you and invite you over. So fuck you. And then Thursday we had the ruck. That was lovely. Nice little 10-mile.
What did you guys do after the ruck? Because I went home on Thursday.
Yeah. So you did the 10-mile ruck. You came back and they had like stations set up, like skill stations. So there was one.
I saw the machine gun one because that was our little AO.
Yeah. So there was the breakdown and fucking like rebuild of 240s and 249s. And then there was also a radio lane.
Yeah.
You kind of just went like I think it was an ASAP. I didn't
like
do it.
EIB type stuff.
Yeah, kind of. It's kind of just like individual skill based shit.
Yeah.
EIB, what does that stand for?
Expert Infantryman Badge. It's a challenge, I guess you can say. Takes place in the Army. It's for infantry, and I think it's 2 weeks. We've never done it. It's essentially like
Gives a fuck.
yeah, it's like 2 weeks of just like skill based training. So you like shoot and you do land navigation and shit like that. And if you pass, you get a badge on your uniform.
Calling you an expert infantryman when it's really just shit that any infantryman should know.
Yeah, it's like shit you should know, but if you can go and show the rest of the army that you know it, they give you a badge.
Hey, you actually know how to do your job.
Wow.
We're gonna give you
Yeah,
this.
here, man. There you go. A little piece of chest candy.
Yeah.
The thing is with our unit though is no one fucking cares about that because we have EIBs. They just have wreaths around them.
Yep.
So
CIB looks cooler.
yeah, which is combat infantryman badge, which means you knew your job and you did it in a combat environment.
Or you were just kind of there.
Yeah. So I
You didn't
call
even
it.
have to know your job.
I call it the RPRT, right place, right time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you're Ian Stinson and you're blasting shit with a Karl Jusov.
Shooting
Just
ISIS in the face.
blast them.
Did you,
Just then you fucking and you finish.
did you like the CO's going away speech about how Crag and Brett are the saltiest soldiers ever?
Yeah, it's pretty accurate.
And Ian Stinson and Dom Stocco are fearless warriors.
Yeah, he'll be missed. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
And that was really it, man. And then staff duty yesterday, which was just miserable on my day off.
Yeah.
Fucking
You
horrible.
were sending me the most downer Snapchats I've ever received.
I was
in my
broken.
entire life.
I was broken, Rob. I still am. I'm a shell of a man.
It was raining.
It was miserable.
Staff duty.
It was miserable. Everything about it. It just sucked.
Yesterday was an awful day for me too.
Yeah, because you couldn't go anywhere. That's it though. That was my week. So let's hear about yours.
My week was really good. But yeah, it was good. Monday we went out to the field for our big mortar test for Mortet, which is just like it's basically just like a squad live fire, but for mortars.
What's a mortar?
Nobody cares.
Okay.
It's
Play Call of Duty.
Yeah,
You'll figure it out.
Even if you do play Call of Duty, you won't figure it out because it's not on Call
It's
of
not
Duty
on Call of Duty.
Nobody
It's actually in
gives a
no video game ever.
or movie.
Battlefield
Or,
1.
Yeah, it's actually in all the Battlefield games. You can be a mortarman. You can set up a mortar tube and you can just stand
who
alone.
wants to be a mortarman?
It's actually pretty enjoyable.
Rob Reed.
Yeah, Robert Reed wants to be a mortarman.
Didn't sign up for this job. I got Marine Corps. In the
You
Army.
did. You are the 1% of the army that gets Marine Corps.
Yes.
You want to explain what Marine Corps means?
Hang it.
Because I don't want to keep doing all these
Marines
inside
get
jokes.
screwed in
Yeah.
their job. A lot of times they just say, "I want to be a Marine." Hoorah, devil dog! And
Stay
then the
frosty.
Marine Corps goes, "Oh, you can be chesty puller," but then they end up like typing behind a desk for the rest of their career.
Yeah,
They just kind of hand them out jobs sometimes.
yeah,
People get notoriously screwed over in the Marine Corps.
yeah. It's pretty much they've got a bad reputation where you will go in to talk to like your Marine Force recruiter. Granted, this isn't like us talking shit about the Marine Corps. It just happens, and I've had it happen to buddies of mine who are in the Marine Corps, who they go in and they're like, "Hey, man, I really would like to be infantry. I want to be a rifleman in the Marine Corps." And they're like, "Yeah, you guys can do it. Totally. Like, fucking sign here, devil dog." And then as soon as they like leave, like the night they're going to leave for basic training, they're like, "By the way, you're going to be an engineer." And it's like, what the fuck, man? Like, that's not what I signed up for. Like, that's bullshit.
Aren't you proud of your Eagle, Globe, and Anchor?
Yeah, but you wear that. You wear that hat.
Fuck, man, this isn't the job I wanted.
Yeah, I didn't want to do this.
For the rest of your life, you can wear USMC t-shirts.
Yeah,
And get bad hair.
part of the team.
Thank you for your service, devil
Fucking
dog.
Jarhead. You like that movie? It's a good one.
Here's the purple crayon.
Hey.
That's your favorite.
I said that to my sister. She had one of her friends in the Marine Corps, and she's like, "Hey, what's your job?" And I was like, "I don't know." she goes, "No, like, what's your title in the army?" And I was like, "Piece of shit." I don't know. Like,
Shitbag.
where do you want to start?
Streamer.
She's like, "No." She said, "What's like your rank?" So I told her my rank, and she goes like, "What do you do?" And I'm like, "That's a great question. The world would like to know." And then she's like, "Well, I got a buddy who's in the Marines." I'm like, "All right, that's cool. I don't care.
Yeah.
I could fucking care less."
To civilians, like service members are like rare and like they kind of like people like civilians for the most part like they want to hear about it.
Yeah, because they don't. It's not their everyday.
You know who doesn't want to hear about if
Us.
you're a service member?
Yeah.
Other service members.
Yeah, it's the last thing we
gives
care
a
about.
Shit.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter to us.
I was talking theoretically. I was talking to a guy at a bar one time
Okay.
who he.
Good one.
I was
Roasted.
I was sitting there and I started talking to this girl and he I guess was talking to her prior to me coming up to her
Okay.
and he just kind of like he like, gets in between us, but he's not rude or anything about it. It was just like he made it seem like they knew each other.
Yeah, he's getting back in the conversation.
Whatever. I don't care. I'm
Yeah,
just
sure.
fine.
Yeah,
I'm there.
usual bar shit.
Yeah.
Not like you would know, but I would know. I've been.
Yeah. I mean, I've never
been to a few bars.
had alcohol before.
I know it's your
But-
time's coming, dude. It's
But
a
I
great
had a dream
experience.
one time, and this is what happened in the dream.
In the dream when you
in
had
the dream,
alcohol.
I was at the bar.
Yeah.
And so the guy comes up and he gets in between us, and he starts talking to her, and I'm like, oh, like whatever, this guy's here.
Okay.
And so then he talks to me. He's like, oh, hey man, what's up? And I'm like, I can't really hear him because the dream bar
It's
is
really loud in your dream
yeah,
bar.
The dream's just
Yeah,
too
there's
loud.
there's a really loud live band in your dream bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he says something to me, and I didn't quite hear him. I go, what was that? And then I make out the next thing that he says, and he says, oh man, like don't worry about it. I'm just giving you a hard time. I'm like, oh, cool, man.
Why?
Whatever. Like I didn't like he seemed like friendly enough. It was just he was just off.
Yeah.
And then he goes, he says it like this too, which is wild. After he goes, oh, it's just what we do in the service, man.
Oh no.
I go, oh, cool, man.
One of those guys.
And in the dream, it was right when we got back from Iraq.
Yeah.
In the dream.
In the dream, because you actually did go to Iraq.
Yeah,
That
in
happened.
real life. But in the dream, my dream self also went to Iraq.
Wow.
But it was right when we got
Double
back from
war.
Iraq, and he goes, "Yeah, man, in the service we talk a lot of shit. Like we like to give each other a hard time. I don't mean to, give you a hard time." I'm like,
What's your deal,
"Oh, that's
bro?
cool, man. Because yeah, I just got back from Iraq. Got back from Mosul." He's like, "Oh, really?"
I drive trucks for the Marines.
And so like we go back and forth, and he asks me like, what unit are you in? And in my dreams, I'm in the 82nd Airborne too.
That's sad.
In
That
my
in your
nightmares.
dreams you're still in
At
the
this
in the
point, it was a
82nd.
nightmare because I remembered. I
Yeah,
was
you
in the
remember what unit
82nd.
you're in. Yeah.
And so I told him, "Oh yeah, man, I'm in the 82nd. Me and a bunch of my friends here. We just got back from Iraq in the dream."
In the dream.
He goes, "Oh, cool, man." I was like, so I asked him. I go, "What do you do, man?" He goes, "Oh, I'm in the Virginia National Guard. I'm a communications specialist."
Now I give you another pack of crayons.
And he goes, "Oh, that's my buddy over there. He's a captain in the Marine Corps." And I go, "Ah, cool, man. Don't care. Like, let's be real here."
Yeah, in your dream, like when he's like, "That's my buddy over there. He's in the Marine Corps," and you should have been like, "Yeah, that's my buddy over there, Frank. He'll fucking suck your dick behind the bar for $20. I figured we're just saying random stupid shit no one cares about, so let's keep going."
Oh yeah. In my dream, I just
Hell yeah, Rhonda.
In my dream, I just couldn't believe this guy was like trying to use his like, "Oh, that's just what we do in the
You
service,
gotta, you gotta think, man. And that is that goes back to
No
what
one
you were.
gives a shit
Well, that's the thing, though, right? That's our like you gotta we
in my dream.
in your dream, yeah. But in my reality, right, my real
Right.
world. So we live in a military town. The entire town is filled with nothing but us, which is miserable.
Yeah.
So it doesn't need to be said. And when it is, it's just so fucking ridiculous. It's like, man, why out of everything you could talk about in this bar, at this public place, like that's not what anybody wants to hear.
Well, in
However,
the dream, I was in Raleigh.
yes. So in Raleigh, granted, that's an hour away from us. We go there quite a bit, meaning me and my friends who are all of age. You'll go there one day with us.
One day,
Um,
you were in my dream.
oh, thanks, man.
Oh, yeah.
How'd I look?
Oh, great.
Dude, thanks,
It was
man. Was my hair looking good?
Yeah.
All right.
AD qualified.
That's all. Oh, dude, AB qualified all the
Right
way.
there.
Hell yeah.
Bam.
So anyways, but you gotta think, man, like that guy's like, he's in the National Guard, man, so he gets to get that environment, right? That feeling of being in the military, not taking away from him, like, oh, when you're not doing your training, you're not in the military. Cause I mean, yeah, you are, you're still a service member, you could still get called on, like I had a buddy of mine who was in the National Guard doing regular shit and they sent him to Afghanistan, it can happen, but your day to day is a regular guy.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like when you get around, like he got around you in your dream, and you're an everyday, like you're deployed, you got
Yeah.
back, like that's your life.
Yeah.
So he just wants to like kind of, it's like
He wants to.
it's a
make it-
desire to bond.
He wants to put on the same level, but it'd be like me if I did the same thing to an SF guy. I was like, oh yeah, man, we just got back from Iraq.
Yeah.
Let's go 2325 gliders.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean?
You ever shot someone?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, man. And like, so I
He's like, oh yeah, I'm in group.
and I had something like that happen. When we were home on leave, I was at a like an air show.
Mhm.
I don't know if you
I think you told me this story, but
about
it's
the
broadcast already.
SF guys.
Yeah.
So anyway, where I'm down at this fucking air show, and I'm at the like the nighttime version. So they do it on, it's like a weekend. It's like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But Friday night they do a special show for like the sponsors and everything. It's like some
Right. I got
kind
you.
of, like a shaking babies, kissing hands kind of event.
Oh yeah.
Well, they sent the Army Black Daggers were there, which are
That's racist.
well, that's their name, so I can't fucking change it. Take it up with Trump. I don't know. Call Mattis.
My dad
Call
is
Mad Dog.
much bigger.
No, but so the Army Black Dagger team is the United States Army's Special Operations Command freefall team, right? So they go around and
Right.
it's like the Golden Knights, but it's for special forces.
Gotcha.
So later on, these guys were eating, and I just went up and I just was talking to them. I was like, hey man, like that was fucking awesome. That was really cool. Thanks for you guys, putting on your display and shit. And they were all super fucking cool guys. So they started talking to me. They're like, oh yeah, man, like thanks, appreciate it. And I was like, yeah, I'm like, I'm at Bragg, like where you guys are, because I know it's where you sucked out of. And then they that sparked the whole conversation. And they were just like, like where instead of me trying to, because like I know like what you're saying, like with that guy where he's trying to get on that same level.
Yeah.
I'm talking to Green Berets and Ranger Regiment guys. I'm so fucking timid, it's unreal. I'm
The
just
legit
like,
of the legit.
yeah, like fucking war heroes, right? Like not an expression,
Not sarcastic.
not sarcastic, fucking war heroes, guys who are doing some real hood rat shit. And I'm just like in awe that these guys are even having a conversation with me.
Right.
And they're so fucking beyond humble. And without me having to like try to get on that level, it was just as I was. They were just, now granted, I'm not going to say that my position didn't help, because I would imagine that had I gone up to these guys and had the same conversation, I'm like, yeah, I'm at Bragg too. And they're like, oh, cool. What do you do? And I'm like, I'm a 88 Mike.
Yeah.
I'm a truck driver. They'd probably be like, all right, man. Hey, thanks for talking. But when the guy was like, hey man, like, what do you do? And I was like, I'm in 2nd Brigade. I'm like, I'm 11 Bravo. And one of the Ranger guys next to me, he goes, oh dude, me too. It's fucking sweet. And I was like, okay, man, cool. Hi, how are you? It's really nice,
Well,
really
those
nice to
dudes,
address
like,
you.
Those guys who like those SF guys and Ranger back guys, like they really don't need the dick measure. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. And that was the thing. So that was where the guy was like, when he just asked what I did, I was like, yeah, I'm in 11 Bravo. And he was like, oh, dude, fucking sweet, man. Like, me too. He's like, have you been anywhere? And I'm like, yeah, I just got back from Iraq. And he's like, fucking sweet. He's like, they let you guys play at all? And I was like, no. I'm like, we had a good time. Yeah, I'm like, it was all right.
17, not a lot
Yeah, I told him how Ian shot the Gustav. I was like, yeah, my buddy shot a Gustav, and that was pretty cool. And they're like, yeah, man, it's fucking sweet. And then like, I was like,
a bunch of mortars got action.
yeah. I was like, I'm like, dude, I'm like, fucking Mortars was putting in work. I actually didn't tell him that because I honestly had forgotten about it.
Like everybody.
Yeah, like everybody else.
Throw back to the brigade commander going, no one cares about mortars.
Yeah,
If all you got is mortars, your shit's working.
let's not forget that was said. But no, man, they were just super fucking cool guys, man. And it's the thing. It's like there was that understanding of like neither. No, I wouldn't say neither of us, because obviously they definitely don't have to do it. But like on my part, I didn't have to try to relate to them, because we're both that's both of our everydays. Now, granted, they're special forces and Rangers, but we both are active, right?
Right.
It's not National Guard. It's not like I get to be in the Army once a week. I'm in the Army every day.
Yeah.
So there was that kind of like when you're having the conversation with the guys, it wasn't like you needed to like work for that thing. And that's what that guy in your dream was doing.
But
he
like,
doesn't have that
right.
everyday feeling of like being part of the team. You know what I'm saying? So when
Yeah.
he gets around you in your dream, he's like, oh my God, like this is my shot.
But like you wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? Like,
What do you mean?
Like you wouldn't go up to someone and try to make yourself look special or cool because you're in the service.
No, I wouldn't even tell you I'm in the service.
Because it doesn't.
It doesn't matter.
But like this guy in my dream, he comes up to me in my dream, and he says to me in my dream that
We get it. It's a dream.
It's a dream.
Martin
Martin
had
had
a
a
dream
dream too, Dad.
Kendrick Lamar.
No, but he doesn't know that I'm in the military.
Yeah.
And I look like a civilian for the most part, I'd say.
Yeah, I think most of us do because we let our hair grow out so much. So,
But he doesn't know I'm in the military, and he comes up to me and he's like, "Oh man, like, don't worry about it. I'm just giving you a hard time. That's what we do in the service. That's what me and my friends who are also in the
that's
service.
what me and my kin.
Me and my kin in the service. Did I tell you that I'm in the service?
Did I mention that I am part of the team, part of the fight?
You're welcome."
You can thank me later for my
I was
service.
like, "Oh, cool, man. Yeah,
Bobby, pass me those crayons.
yeah."
Anybody smell Elmer's around here? What?
Oh yeah. The guy in my dream too was wearing a Notre Dame like sports jacket.
Hey, you can't. No, you
At
can't.
the bar.
You're not allowed to support Notre Dame.
Yeah.
You're not even from there,
I don't
dude.
even care about that. But who wears like football warm up gear to the bar? Like,
Yeah, I showed up wearing my Under Armour compression top. I just came from practice. You
and he was
know.
wearing like khaki pants. I was like, what are we? Or what when you're trying to get lit at 11, but you got to coach football at 1? Like, what the hell
Yeah,
is
what
this?
is up with you? What's up with the style, man?
was
What
such
are you
a-
going for, man?
He was just a loser.
You know what, dude? That's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. We were trying to I think when we started the conversation out, we were trying to maybe help him out. Kind of be like, yeah, he's just trying to look for that. No, you're just a fucking loser.
Be real with you, dream guy.
Sorry,
You're a loser.
dude. Dream guy, you suck.
Yeah.
Dream guy, you're an asshole.
All right, enough dream guy. Let's get on to some fucking news.
Yeah, all right. That's enough. That's enough.
I didn't know this was Johnny directing the podcast.
Yeah, apparently it is though.
Yeah, this is my show.
Is it? Is it? All right.
No, we'll move on though.
No, yeah, we will.
Good dream.
We covered
But hey,
the work week, covered
we
all
didn't
that.
talk about my goddamn week.
You started. You got
Yeah,
to the
no,
point
we
where you were
got-
out in the field. You were doing mortar shit.
We got way off.
We got way sidetracked. Finish it up, please.
No, so anyways, how my week went
Yes.
was all week we were doing mortar things and shooting Tuesday and Wednesday.
Okay.
And then, during the day and then into night.
Yeah.
Fires and stuff. Monday we get out there, didn't do anything all day other than set up our tent and then
Just
just sit around.
get everything ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was stupid. We really had no need to be out there.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, that's just the way it goes.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
just the way it is.
And then Tuesday, Wednesday, we were shooting freaking lit, super dope. Thursday, we head back. Everybody else is doing their ruck and everything,
Yep.
and what have you. And it was super cold at the beginning of the week, and then got
Yeah.
really warm.
It
towards the
got
end.
warm. Yeah.
My air conditioning has been busted in my room for a really long time.
Okay.
Everyone's air conditioned in the whole building.
Super ghetto.
Army barracks.
And it's been cold, so it hasn't been an issue.
Yeah. And now it's hot.
Yeah, and I get back. I pretty much just sleep all Thursday, but Thursday, my car engine. I went to go get lunch and then drove back to the barracks.
Mm-hmm.
And my car engine starts smoking, and I'm like,
Well,
"This
shit.
isn't good."
Yeah.
And so I stop it, call the old man. I'm like, "All right, hey, this happened," and
Ryan.
he's like, "All right, I'll come by, check it out." And we're like, "Yeah, it needs coolant or whatever. Like the radiator's messed up."
Yeah.
And so I take it in. All of Friday, I don't have my car. It's hot as Satan's ball sack in the room.
It's hot.
And then I posted a picture on Facebook of my nasty ass water.
Yeah. I already saw on
And I was
Snapchat.
like, it was so foggy you couldn't see through it.
Yeah.
And so there was that. My roommate, God love him, he wanted a shout out. Here it is, Miles. Here's your shout
I
out.
fucking hate you so much,
Leaving
dude.
his nasty ass crock pot with just like
I
remnants
saw it.
of
You sent me the picture.
what used to be chicken
Just disgusting.
and water just for God knows how long. I'm like,
He's not capable of living
like,
on his
why do
own.
you leave this out? And he goes, if you let it ferment, it's going to build another chicken. I'm like, I need you to get rid of this. So he starts to dump it into the sink that does not have a garbage disposal.
I don't think he knows what ferment means.
Yeah. And he starts to dump it in the sink, which doesn't have a garbage disposal. I'm like, no, you can't do
That
that. It's
doesn't-
still going to stink.
It's
up
not.
the room.
It's just gonna clog your pipes
yeah,
with
it's
shit.
going to be nasty.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I need you to get rid of this. He goes, I can't do that. I'm like, all right, it's bothering me so much. I just need to get this shit out of here. So I
He's awful.
take it down the stairs outside, dump it outside, and then bring it back up.
Let's never have him on the show.
Okay. And so, and then he leaves. It's whatever.
Yeah.
But then all Friday, all yesterday, I'm just stuck in my hot ass barracks room, just bored out of my gourd. Like I'm like, is this what it's like to not have a car?
Yeah.
Because I refuse to pay Uber right now.
Well,
Like,
where would you really need to go though?
I mean,
You know.
I like the movies.
Yeah, movies is good.
I mean,
Yeah.
whatever.
I want to go to the movies. There's some new movies that came out.
I got to go see Insidious. 4.
Yep. Yeah, the new one, The Last
That's the
Key,
shit.
that came out.
I gotta go see The Greatest Showman because it's been so insanely highly recommended to me.
Yeah, it's got great reviews.
Yeah,
I want to go see I, Tanya too.
What is that?
That's the new one with Margot Robbie where she plays
I'm in.
Tanya Harding.
Martin Robbie?
Yes.
I'm down.
Okay. Did you say Margot Robbie? Yeah, I don't care what it is. I'll watch it. No, it's actually a really upsetting movie. She's like a serial murder. I don't care. I'll watch it.
No, yeah.
It's,
It's actually just 40 minutes of
yeah.
looking at a picture of Margot Robbie with
I'll watch
faint elevator music in the background.
Yeah. No, seriously, it looks really good. I'm
The
almost.
Disaster Artist.
That's out too.
I want to go see that.
Yes. So all of those sound good. I haven't seen any of the Insidious movies yet. You guys ruined me in Iraq
Oh,
on horror movies, and I
Yeah.
will not. I'm not going to watch them.
we're gonna marathon it.
Nope, absolutely not. I like my sleep.
Hey,
I didn't sleep for a week after we watched the Conjuring movies.
we're gonna marathon it.
We're not.
Hey,
We're not
I'm
doing
gonna
it.
sleep in my room.
Let's move on, shall we?
Gonna put you on the old.
Stop talking. We're not watching it.
We're watching the Insidious.
I needed therapy for that shit.
Yeah.
I had to talk to people. I had to.
You marathon?
No,
Yeah.
dude.
Say yes.
No,
Do it.
I'm not doing it.
Or I'm away.
I'm not doing it.
I'm quitting the podcast.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
This is all you have.
Yeah, I don't do a whole lot else.
No, you don't do anything else.
No, but a lot of good movies I want to go see.
Yeah, a lot of good shits out right
Friday,
now.
super shitty. Saturday, got my car back. Met you guys at old Panera Bread.
Panera Bread, great food by the
I
way.
don't know why Johnny picked Panera Bread, but
Out
I
of
was
everywhere.
A lot of ass.
Out of everywhere you could have picked,
Yeah.
it's fun.
Like,
Panera's
you
alright.
should- Don't worry.
No, I handle this situation like a man. You guys are like, oh, let's go get lunch. All right, where do we want to go? And nobody says anything. So I'm like, no. And then you guys don't say anything again.
Not true. You asked.
Name off
You
your patient
you
real quick.
suggested Chinese food, to which I said I
No,
just ate Chinese food last night,
which is a no.
which means I'll eat anything but Chinese food. I couldn't have been more easy. You could have said anything else other than.
Suggesting anything. I had to come up with a suggestion.
I didn't need to suggest anything. I could have ate anything other than Chinese food
Why did you leave a place to go?
because I don't care.
Yo, just before the
Exactly.
just before the podcast came on, Johnny and Charlie got straight up into it about 19.
Because Johnny's a fucking retard. Let's move on.
Funny.
We're not getting into this again.
It was hilarious though. But no, after Panera,
Yeah.
Johnny showed up wearing UGG boots, leggings, and like a flannel. It was weird.
Where?
To Panera.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. Oh, he took them off after we left Panera. You missed
He
it.
was wearing boat shoes.
Whatever. You completely
Are you
missed the joke.
are you fucking with me?
You're just trying to make a joke, damn it.
Oh, I don't.
You missed the joke so hard. just now.
I don't get the joke.
The joke is taking attendance. Charlie Hibbs. No response.
I think I'm here. Present.
You're not.
I'm fucking out of
Yeah.
it. I'm running on 5 hours for the past. I don't even know how long now.
That was your week. That was my dream.
Yep.
Moving on.
Moving on. Forward.
What were some of the things we wanted to bring
Some
up?
of the hot topics for the week.
Tell me about this this mudslide that you brought up.
Oh,
Tell me
over in
shit
California. Yeah, so I didn't have a whole lot of time. I mean, granted, it's already happened. It's not like it happened today, but no, I guess there was just some fucking wicked storm that rolled through, and it just caused this crazy mudslide, and it fucking killed like 14 people or some shit. It was like really bad. They're like pulling people out of the mud, like just completely fucking buried. Like really bad.
I'll blame Trump.
I think people just need to get the fuck out of California. I think California is trying to.
California is falling apart.
California is burning to the ground. There's mudslides. Like
Go
if
hard.
if climate change is real, it's saying fuck you, California, because it's just getting after it.
It's the wrath of God punishing California for making cannabis legal.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, I do not want to go there at all. I feel like the one time I go to California, it's going to turn to that movie with The Rock, San Andreas, and like the greatest earthquake of all time is going to happen. I'd be like, well, that's what I get for going to California, but I got a T-shirt.
No, straight up, they're getting fucked up.
Yeah, why would you want to live there either? Like I
would
can't
love to
see.
live. Theoretically, I would love to live there solely for like just how beautiful it is and the weather and stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of places you could live for beautiful weather. Yeah,
The traffic's terrible.
which is beautiful.
There's the thing. It's not sunny and 75 year round. in
Yeah, but I'll
Washington.
take a
That's
little
what
bit
I'm
of
talking about.
I'll take a little bit of overcast, other than having to deal with a bunch of fucking assholes in
No, let's-
California.
Just talk about just the spot, not like the people in general. This is what I'm saying.
What, the part of the country?
Yeah, not like the people, just like
Pacific
the place.
Midwest.
And there was no city. Like just It's 10,000 BC, and we're in Los Angeles. All right.
That was the place to be, dude.
There's no better place in the world
Yeah.
than LA prior to it becoming a shithole with all the people.
I guess
That's what
so.
I'm saying.
So speaking of like 10,000 BC Los Angeles, great segue. I made I don't know if it was funny just because of how fucking exhausted we all were, but last night when I was on staff duty, I'm sitting there, and we all operate on a 24-hour clock in the military, meaning when it's past 12, it's now 13, which is 1 o'clock, 14, so on and so forth.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, now you know. So
2 weeks in the army.
one of
the
the staff duty officers came up and he was just like checking in. And then as he's filling out the log, he's like, hey, what time is it? And I was like, oh, it's 1938. He's like, all right. And I was like, great year, by the way. And he goes, yeah, like World War II, right? And I was like, yeah. It was like 1939, dude. Poland was the fucking place to be. I'm like, anybody who was anybody was there. And he just lost his shit. It's like a fucking baby farting in a bathtub, and it was like the greatest thing in the world. He just lost his mind. That was like the funniest thing ever. And I'm like, dude, it wasn't that funny. It was a really shitty historical joke. Stop laughing. Hey. All right. Anyways, moving on. In Rapture, I don't know what that means. I think he says it in the Willy Wonka movie, though. Let's move on. Let's move on, shall we? Bombscare, Hawaii. Go.
Oh, yeah. I just saw a tweet about this today.
Barbara Walters, your wife, your mom. Fuck one, kill one, marry one. Go.
Like,
back to this bomb thing.
I guess I gotta kill my mom.
Sorry, Christine. Jesus Christ.
No,
all right.
So you know how like your iPhone gives you like those notifications whenever there's inclement weather or something?
Or
like
an Amber Alert.
Yeah, or an Amber Alert.
Yes.
Hawaii got one today that said there was an incoming missile. This is not a drill.
Yeah. Could you imagine?
I would be scared shitless. I only saw.
What'd you do? What'd you do?
Find shelter.
Would you?
Come to your place because you got guns.
I have a lot of guns.
Yeah, that's
guns aren't going to protect you from a nuclear strike, though.
Yeah, but provided I survive,
I'm
gonna want some guns.
Yeah, because at that point, I feel like everyone's going to lose their minds. Like after a nuclear strike, I don't think people would band together. I think they would be like, finally, Walking Dead, and then they're just going to like go out and start hitting people with baseball bats.
I think actually. So I read a book called Tribe.
Yes. Gee, this is like the 5th time you've brought up this book.
This book, dude, I'm telling you.
I know. It's Sebastian Junger. He's great.
No, dude. Seriously, you need to read this book.
I know. What about Tribe this time?
Okay, so it was talking about the Blitzkrieg in London.
Okay.
When the Germans were bombing London constantly.
So it wasn't a Blitzkrieg, by the way. It was just the bombings of London.
What was the Blitzkrieg?
Blitzkrieg is when they were invading. And it was involving airplanes and tanks and troops all at once. It was lightning warfare. They strike fast. What they did in London was just bombing.
I think, wasn't that not part of the Blitzkrieg?
No, because they didn't invade. Blitzkrieg is not just bombing. I know
they did invade London, but when they were bombing London, was that not
no, because
part of the Blitzkrieg?
No. Blitzkrieg wasn't a like
it's a style of
it's exactly it's a tactic.
It's not a part of it.
No, they just bombed the fuck out of them. Okay, it was just a strategic bombing campaign.
While they were bombing the fuck out of London.
Yes.
People had like described this like weird sense of like community, and people would, strangers would help each other out. You saw the same thing after 9/11, like people, kind
of like brought people together,
pulling each other inside. Like,
yeah,
like there's dust everywhere. People can't see. Like people have a hard time. They're like, hey, follow my voice. Come here. Like people.
Yeah.
You've seen videos.
Yeah. I've seen YouTube.
But like, I feel like it would be a lot of that initially, like people banding together real quick. Like
trying to help people out.
The first few episodes of The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
And then I think
and then there's Negan.
Yeah. And then people are gonna people are gonna click up.
Yeah, oh yeah.
People are gonna say, what do you got over there? You got water?
You're dead.
Fuck you. And we're gonna go get your water.
And we're gonna kill your entire family for your water.
Yeah. I'm coming here. I'm coming here because you got guns.
Wrong fucking house.
Why?
No. For everyone else.
Oh, to fuck with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wrong apartment, bro.
I'm going to not know. If there's a nuclear attack, I'm going to knock on the door and be like, dude, I brought Johnny. We got to do the podcast right now.
Oh, we would.
We got to talk about it.
If right now, well, we're already doing the show now, so it wouldn't be nearly as exciting. But if like tomorrow we got an alert, and it's like nuclear strike imminent, first thing we're doing is coming here and starting the show.
Rob and Charlie podcast, nuclear apocalypse at 5.
Nuclear fucking apocalypse episode. Only our true fans will watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everybody else.
We have like one viewer. And it's just that one guy sitting in his room just like,
wow.
Yeah.
Just wow.
Wow. Why?
No, but Hawaii got the bomb scare, and then it turned out to it was
It was total,
it was a complete
just
fake.
absolute, yeah. But not like a fake, like so I don't know. I think they're still doing like the investigation, but I don't think it was a fake, like, I'm doing a joke. I think someone like accidentally like has that. I'm sure it's probably already preset on the alert system, like with what's going on. They probably have a press here for nuclear strike, press here for tsunami.
I wonder if they have like a zombie apocalypse button. I wonder what the buttons are.
Yeah,
there is a button.
There's got to be.
As we discussed on the episode last week, there's always a button.
There's always a button,
and it's on the Resolute desk.
Yes,
but I wonder what the different buttons are for the notifications.
I know, that's pretty wild. I'd like to know that as well. So yeah, that would be shitty though, dude. Could you imagine, like, you're just doing your Hawaii thing, whatever you do over there, and the next thing you know, someone's like, "Stop hula dancing! There's a nuke."
You're just surfing and eating pineapples and riding great white
just
sharks.
Fucking yeah, dude. Just wearing fucking shark tooth necklaces and shit.
Just rooting for BJ Penn wearing Hawaiian shirts.
Dude, yeah, man. Just getting after it. Just continuously watching Forgetting Sarah Marshall and being like, man, they fucking ruined this place.
Being like weirdly strong but also out of shape.
Yeah, super fat but super strong, covered in tribal tattoos.
Really friendly to tourists but horribly mean to white locals.
Yeah, fucking hating your locals but great tourist attraction. Fucking just curly hair all the time.
Loving the Pro Bowl but hating the rest of the season.
Fucking telling people to visit your beaches and then yelling at them when they surf your waves.
Hating mainlanders. I don't know that much about Hawaii.
I've never been to Hawaii.
I really don't know shit about Hawaii.
I'm a child of Mother Nature, dude. God damn it, Rob. Stop shaking the table.
PPOP. PPOP. I'm going to call you PPOP. PPOP.
What's the state fish of Hawaii? The huna huna nuka nuka apua.
Anyways, so that was fun. What else is going on in the world, Robert? Here's Brent for weather.
I should have brought this up after. I just now thought of it about how we were talking about Californians.
Yes.
And so I've been trolling vegans.
Yeah, you mentioned something about that before the show. What's up with this whole vegan thing?
So just for shits and gigs, I like to fuck around a little bit every now and then.
We're funny. Yeah.
No, but so I tweeted, all I said was, "Come on, vegans, eat some veal or something. Don't you like a little sad young cow every now and then?" That's all I said. I didn't tag anybody. I didn't even put like hashtag vegans.
You just randomly just wanted to take a jab at the vegans.
I kind of just wanted to put that out there
and see what would happen.
See what I got back.
Okay, I can dig that.
Vegans, you did not disappoint. Oh my god,
they come in strong.
Oh yeah,
that's awesome.
I got 2 different chicks that were like, "When are you gonna eat your dog?" I'm like.
I'm pretty sure I had dog last night with my Chinese food.
No, this one chick, she goes, "When do you plan?" She said, "When do you plan on eating your dog? And what's her name?" And I quoted her tweet. I go, "Did you just assume my dog's gender?" And then Twitch, she replies, "Answer the question, fuck nuts." And I'm like,
wow, why are you coming at me so hostile?
And I'm like, why are you so aggressive right now? Like,
yeah,
why are you so offended?
What's your deal?
What's your deal?
Did you guys hear this shit about H&M and the clothing line?
Yeah, I'll talk about that after my fucking story. How about that?
John, you're not a part of the show.
Maybe not in the middle of the story.
All right, Rob, continue your story.
Yeah,
what an asshole.
What a dick.
What a fucking cunt. Rob, continue.
Yeah. No, and so you lean away from that mic. You stop that right now. Do it. Stop.
We're gonna put you on a fucking word restriction.
Continue the story.
But no, so she goes, "Answer the question, fuck nuts." So I just go, "I don't have any immediate plans to eat my dog, but you can't tell me that you don't like a little bit of sadness in your steak." And she goes, "Even when I was a meat eater, I didn't like steak. Try again." And I go, "Okay, I don't give a shit. Like, you're clearly the one who cares here. You know what I mean?"
Why does it matter?
She got so mad. And then one chick, she goes, "You're going to burn in hell, just like you think all the vegans you hate will." And I go, "I don't hate vegans."
You didn't say one thing about vegans going to hell. You just told them to eat sad cow. Yeah. What's the correlation?
She goes, "All the vegans you hate." And I just replied back, "I love vegans." She goes, "I'm confused and slightly."
You should have told them how much veal you ate when you were in Iraq.
Slightly flattered. And I'm
just slamming veal.
Lady.
Slamming veal.
Yeah, it was funny. They got real upset.
That's funny, man.
Yeah, I like trolling the old vegan community every now.
Every now and then you gotta remind them where they are.
I just don't give a shit. Like, it's fun to make fun of them because they get so mad.
Yeah.
But like, I had a vegetarian friend when I went home on leave, and she made me like some veggie, like chicken sandwich and like a veggie burger or whatever because I was hungry.
Okay.
And I ate it, no problem. I'm not the one with the weird food hang up here.
Yeah.
And she
You like meat.
yeah. A couple days later, she's like, haha, like you like vegan food. And I'm like, okay, like I don't care.
Yeah.
I eat food. I don't care what it is. You know what I mean?
That's the thing, man. I don't understand the holdup. I think what a lot of that is, right? I think where a lot of that started was when all these slaughterhouse videos came out.
Yeah.
You know, and they're like, oh my God, how can you eat that? It's like, okay, what the fuck did you think was going on before you watched that video? Did you think like fucking Betsy just walked off the fucking farm and was like, okay, chop me up and fucking send me to Outback? Like, what did you? That's no, man.
What do you think the food?
Yeah, what did you fucking think was going on? Did you think they just like went up to that fucking little chicken? They're like, hey man, you ready to go? All right, come on, let's go fucking chop your head off.
Yeah.
Like, what did you?
Well, no.
But then you watch a video and they're like, hey, here's how we provide the whole country with meat. This is what we do. And you're like, oh my God, Judas.
Well, like I can get the whole.
So brutal.
I can get the argument for like being against factory farming because like it is kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
But like,
I've seen an ISIS factory farm. You want to talk about that? That's pretty fucked up too.
but like, you know, the people that really get on my nerves are the anti-hunting people. Why? Like, how can you justify like
Why?
what? Why?
Why?
How can you justify your argument against like somebody going out, killing an animal in its natural habitat that's lived like a legitimate life
Yes.
and taking it, killing it in the like, you know, when it's fully grown, like you're not killing like fucking Bambi or something.
Yeah, you're not waiting for like a deer to give birth and then fucking stab the spawn.
You're out there killing like full grown like elk, you know.
Yeah, that's 35 years old.
Yeah, that have lived an entire life.
Yeah.
And that, hey, check it out, vegans. Their life's not that great either.
It
Like,
sucks.
you might be sparing them from like a really shitty death of like dying of old age out in the woods in the winter.
Yeah, getting fucking crippled and then attacked by fucking wolves because you can't run anymore.
Yeah. I think
suck.
that's a good way to get your food. Like I get like factory farming, like, oh, like that's shitty and those animals lived a horrible life.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me that much. I'll still eat
I'm
it.
still gonna
But
fucking
like
eat
I
it.
would rather get my food there.
Yeah.
So, like, I've gotten into arguments with people who are like, oh no, hunting's bad. I'm like, you're dumb. Like that's just a stupid thing to say. What are you looking at?
That name looked weird, but anyways.
I just don't get people being against hunting.
I'm the same way, man. Because like, so you and I talked about hunting. Last week. We talked about it, and I think that would be fucking awesome. I've never been able to.
Super fun.
I've never been hunting before, but
I want to.
and maybe this is naive of me, because I've never done it. So maybe I'm like shooting up like way. You know, it's like someone who's like, I really want to climb mountains. I'm gonna start with Everest. You know, kind of like not really accurate, but like when I go hunting. When I finally do, because I will make it happen one day, I don't want to like sit in a tree stand and wait for a deer. I don't want to like go fucking hunt turkeys. I want to like go in the fucking deep ass like fucking mountain woods, and I want to like stalk something.
Mountain woods.
I want to stalk some like big motherfucker, right? But I want to remember him, so I'm gonna shoot him with a paintball gun, right? I'm gonna fucking pop, 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 pop. So that way I can fucking remember him, because I don't want to like spend 3 days tracking the sumbitch and then I realize it's the wrong elk the whole time. Totally humane. I'm gonna kill him anyway, so it's not like I'm just gonna shoot him with a paintball gun and leave him alone.
That's kind of fucked up. Like, what is that elk thinking? Like, what the
Yeah,
hell?
what the fuck, man?
It runs off.
Yeah, he just fucking darts and then he
2
like,
days later, he gets fucking whacked.
yeah, he
Like,
gets a fucking arrow to the goddamn heart.
his last 2 days are spent just wondering what the hell is going
Yeah,
on.
he gets fucking hit with a paintball gun and then he goes back to his like little fucking community and it's like friends come up like, Carl, what the fuck happened to you? I don't know, man, but it fucking hurts. Something wrong, dude.
Yeah,
you're
the other
you're
male-
blue.
The other male elk like give him shit.
Yeah, like-
nice paint pussy.
Yeah.
Like,
You're doing your period. No, that's super fucked up. I would never do that, but I would totally fucking kill the animal. I would totally kill it.
yeah.
But that would that's the way I want to do it though. And that's what I'm saying. Maybe it's naive. That sounds like a very advanced level of hunting.
Yeah.
You know, stalking and staying out there. Granted, staying out in the woods, we are no fucking strangers to, and I have no problem doing that. But that's the way I would want to do it. I'd want to like find the game, right? Find the one that you want. And then wait for the perfect fucking time.
Yeah.
Not like the first time you see it and it's like, oh, cool, it's like an easy shot. No, dude, I want to like stalk that shit. I want to go on a fucking odyssey like Homer to find him again.
I gotta go with someone who's done it before and has experience. I'm
Yeah.
not just gonna go out there. You and I aren't gonna go out there with like just our good intentions and, like,
And we're not going to come back.
and go kill a giant elk or something like that.
Yeah. Well,
Right. I tell you what though, to play devil's advocate here for people who are anti-hunting.
Okay.
I don't necessarily agree with like trophy hunting, for instance.
No, I don't either.
I'm
think
not down with
I
that.
think trophy hunting's kind of fucked up. I'm totally down for killing it and then eating it and like kind of like a whole circle of life, but killing it just to put its head in your wall, I think it's kind of
and like
just to like look at it and be like, yeah, summer 76 took down that 10-point.
Yeah. Killed that endangered
Also
Bengal tiger
Also threw 13 touchdowns my sophomore year.
of high school.
Yeah, of high school. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't play college.
Yeah, didn't go to college.
No, like
that night.
it's not even for like population control.
Hey Lucille, where's the Elmers at?
Like it's not even for population control or anything. Like they're literally just doing it to mount it.
Yeah,
on the wall.
exactly.
I'm not with that.
I'm right there with you. I'm not about it.
Yeah.
I'm not about it. Fuck, I was gonna say something. I totally forgot what it was. Oh no, we talk about like doing things without ever practicing it. I experienced that and I almost died
I did that this life.
when I went and climbed that fucking mountain. I went mountain climbing on my own
Oh yeah.
and like a fucking mountain. I don't mean like I went on a little trail
No,
walk.
I remember.
Went and climbed a fucking mountain all on my own in the middle of an ice storm. Fucking stupid. Next time I do it though, I'm gonna go with somebody.
You figured it out though, right?
Yeah.
That's the name of the
Hey, that's the name of the show. No, it was. I mean, it was super wild and it was a great experience. I can't wait to go back. As soon as the ice melts, I'm going to go back because I didn't finish it. I didn't get to the highest point
Yeah.
because I tried to get there and I slipped and fell down like a slide.
Like the kids at the beginning of the Grinch.
Yeah. Yeah, except for I almost died. And I'm like, you know what? I'm starting to think the rocks aren't wet. I'm starting to think they're frozen.
Yeah.
And then I looked and
Fuck that.
yeah, the rocks were frozen.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm totally with you on the whole. Maybe we should, when we first go hunting, we should go with someone who's
Oh yeah, definitely.
probably done it before.
Johnny, what was it that you wanted us to talk about, the H&M thing?
Porch monkeys.
Why? You
Super racist.
fucking asshole.
No, but I do.
Actually,
I do know. I actually do know what he's talking about, though.
Okay, because that's fucked up.
Yeah, well, that's really it's what happened. So
Okay, someone explain it to me so the people watching don't think we're fucking racist assholes.
so
We are assholes, but we're not racist.
what happened was H&M. I don't know if it was in a catalog or a commercial or what,
Okay.
but they put out an advertisement, for like their kids' clothing or something like that.
Okay.
And they had this little African American boy, and I don't know if it was like a T-shirt or if it was like a full blown like little like pajama costume of
Okay.
a monkey, and it said "cutest monkey in the jungle," and it's this like little black kid.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I don't think that it's.
No, but it was totally not intended that way.
Well, yeah, I'm sure a major clothing company like H&M wasn't like, yo, check this shit out. I'm sure it's not the way it went down.
Yeah, it was pretty dumb to. I don't think they outwardly were like, oh, like look at this little monkey. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I don't think
it
that's.
wasn't directly racist, but how are you gonna let?
Was he
as, like,
wearing like a monkey pajama suit?
I don't know.
Well, it was like one of those onesies that looks
I
like an
haven't-
animal.
I haven't seen.
I haven't
the
either.
picture, but
This is
heard
the first time hearing of it.
I heard it was either like a onesie, like pullover, like a little kid's pajama thing.
Yeah.
Or it was like a T-shirt or something. I don't know.
That's
But it
still
said-
super
It
fucked
said
up.
"cutest monkey in the jungle," and it wasn't meant to be offensive. But how are you, as like a multi-million-dollar company with, different advertising, advisors, different teams of people?
How do you let that go?
How many levels of people
Yeah.
had to look at that, and nobody said shit?
Yeah, no one's like, hey, you can't say this.
Nobody was like, hey, maybe throw the monkey costume on a white kid. Like,
Yeah.
you
Hey,
know?
maybe we just change the animal.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it was like
Yeah.
a white kid and a black kid next to each other. Like maybe just swap costumes real quick.
Yeah, that's everyone.
You can even keep the little caption because the caption's not bad.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are outraged, and now people are protesting H&M. Different celebrities who like have lines with them are like dropping out.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Like-
kind of fucked up.
Yeah,
Like, because like you
I think
said,
it's fine. I think it's fine. I think this is just a perfect example of the delicate society not being able to handle a fucking teacher.
I'm not arguing with that either. Because yes, we are as a fucking society, we're fucking soft. I'm not saying this is like the end of the world.
like
Like,
you got to know that if you're H&M.
that's what I'm saying.
You
I think it's
understand.
unnecessary. I agree with you. Like, you're a major clothing line. And when you were getting ready to put this out, all of your PR people and all of
Nobody said
no one
anything.
looked at that and was like, I don't think we can put this out.
See, it doesn't offend me. I don't care.
It doesn't bother
But
me
there's
either.
people that do.
Yeah,
You know
who are
what I'm
freaking
saying?
out about it.
And
Yeah.
you gotta be like, oh, hey, some people aren't gonna like that. You know what I mean? Like,
It's
just
like our podcast,
Be
man.
proactive.
Some people don't like it.
I think the
And
best
to you,
part
we
was-
say, fuck
The
you.
best part was there was a meme, like kind of like a joke, kind of like on like a duffel blog or an Onion article, but
Okay.
it's like H&M comes out with new T-shirts to offend everyone equally, and it had like a little Arab kid with a T-shirt with a bob and said, "I'm the Bob." And had like some Chinese kid, it's like my favorite pet. And it's just a steak.
You can't even say that though, because when we were in Q West, they had shirts that said "Q West Iraq, you'll have a blast." Like that wasn't the Army though. Who was making those shirts? The Army was selling them. They were selling them at the PX.
Yeah,
That was funny though.
some Iraqi. I don't know.
Yeah.
Some Iraqi guy who I'd probably want to hang out with. He sounds like
He sounds like a great guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll have a blast. Goodbye. Have a blast.
Bye. Have a bit of a time. So the last thing that you brought up, it was like the last like bullet point that we had for the pre-show
Yeah.
was and I'm gonna read it because I have a question about the way you wrote it
Do you
down.
like my notes?
Yeah, I do. We do that. I think it's professional. Like, and I'm sure people know. Like when we go to talk about things, you'll kind of notice. Like we have a piece of paper. We write our fucking notes down. I think
It helps to have a little bit of
yeah, it's a
I have
little
lot.
like
I thought about this. Like I wanted to bring this.
yeah, you write it down. That way you don't forget it. No, so you wrote relationships and our fucked up love lives and friends.
Yeah.
I'm all about it. My question is relationships. Got it. That's a topic, right? Then you're like, and our fucked up love lives. Got it. Love lives are fucked up. Then you put and friends. Are you saying our friends are fucked up as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have a single
Awesome.
friend who doesn't have a fucked up love life.
Okay.
Right now.
Awesome.
Not one.
Dude, let's fucking dive into this one because this one's juicy.
Yeah.
And
there's a lot
I'm
talk
excited to
about.
get into this one.
Hang
Hang on real quick. Fucking bam, fucking blast bullet point. North Korea, South Korea. They're talking. Things are going good. They want to go to the Olympics. No war yet. All right, continue. Enough of that.
My note for that was Noko finally chills the fuck out.
Yeah. USA, Goose Fraba,
What have you guys been doing?
smoke a joint.
What the hell,
Yeah,
man?
what the fuck, dude? What the fuck, Richard? Adam.
No, but so we always talk about like current events and stuff like that,
Yes.
and it works great.
Yeah,
But I
it's
think
good
I think it's
topics.
a good idea every now and then to like be like, oh, like there's certain things that you can always talk about.
Yeah. Well, it was like your example for that was when we were doing our pre-show, you were talking about how last week that type of segment was all about our dads and what makes you a man.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people really liked, by the way.
Yeah. A
Like
lot of people came up to me and told
so
me
I think that's a good. I think that's a good thing. Like we have our topics, and then we have like a really fucking juicy topic that we can just roll
Like
with.
there's some, like if you write down the word relationships,
Yeah,
go.
you'll
Like,
never run out of material.
You can do an entire podcast on relationships.
We can do a whole episode on it, but we're gonna do the
Yeah. But
so yeah.
as going off my notes here, our
Yes.
fucked up love lives and friends.
And friends.
So we're all, from the age of like, I'm the youngest. We're all from the ages of like 20 to 25 or so.
Well, you can even go lower. Jackson's 19.
Yeah.
Start with him.
All the military guys, all my friends.
Sure. Yes. We're all
they're-
very young.
We're all young for the most part, single or
Young, dumb, and full of cum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sex.
Yeah, lube up.
Yeah. Fornication.
Eating pussy and kicking ass.
Eating pussy.
Throwing
and
rocks
kicking
and
ass.
slinging cock.
Hey, throwing rocks and slinging cocks.
And a lot of dudes are about that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I know a lot of guys, like their sole mission in life is like they don't want a relationship. Like they just want to go out and they just want to like they just want to
Yeah.
slay strangers. You know what I mean?
Dude,
and that's cool. I don't care
Oh,
what. you
fucking
do.
all power to you, man. Because you know what? Out there's also females who just want to get fucked.
Yeah. But
That's it. Looking for love in the wrong places.
military guys and a lot of people we know. I think I have more friends who are divorced or going through a divorce than I do friends who have never been married.
We have a high divorce rate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Military guys have a high propensity to jump into things without really thinking about them. I think
Yes.
we're all in the military, so we all did we all committed to something at one point.
At
that
one point or
maybe-
another.
Maybe we didn't fully understand.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you see that a lot of other times, like guys buying cars with 20% interest,
Yeah.
guys getting married too young or like without knowing the girl for too long.
Yeah. You marry that stripper that you got one lap dance from.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
you hear, like, we go into work on Monday and, you start talking about like, oh, like, what did you do this week? And you're like, oh, I met this girl and she like threw up all over my floor and turns out like somebody drugged her. And, that's pretty,
Yeah.
that's the type of shit that we hear. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
And like that's not
Oh yeah, Rhonda.
hell yeah, Rhonda. That's not that uncommon.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. Like, I know one guy in our unit or that I've known in my military career who doesn't have a super fucked up love life. And he's the only like somewhat religious guy, and he isn't your typical military guy.
No,
You know what I mean?
you wouldn't think so.
Yeah, like he does. He's not like, I won't go so far as to say he's not one of the guys, because he totally is. He's our bro.
He's definitely one of the bros.
But he's not like, he's not going out and like getting
He's reserved.
shit faced.
He's reserved.
Yeah, he's just
Yeah,
chill. But he's different in that way.
Yes.
Than all the other guys.
Good guy,
And
great
he's
guy.
the only guy I know without some sort of fucked up love life.
Yes.
Like I've got friends who are from across the country, like they are from California, and all they do is talk to chicks back home, but like nothing really happens with that.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I talk to chicks back home sometimes. I talk to chicks in places I'm not even from, and then I might go on a date with a girl here, but like
Yeah.
it's all just fucked up. You know what I mean?
It's fugazi.
Yeah, it's fugazi, it's fugazi, it's awazi, it's uzi.
Fairy dust.
Fairy
It's
dust.
never
It's
landed.
It's not fucking real.
It's not on the elemental
It's not
chart.
on the chart. No, but and like
All right.
and obviously like you have your things that you can get into at your own leisure, however much you want to. But like I don't know a single person in our unit or that I've met who doesn't have some sort of fucked up love life and hasn't been divorced or isn't like, oh yeah, I'm 18, I'm getting married, or I'm
Yeah.
19, I'm married. Like
Yeah.
like
No, you're not wrong at all. It is. It's absolutely true.
yeah, man.
It's fucked. Or you
What-
have
What is your take on relationships, our fucked up love lives, and friends?
I think we make too many fucking bad decisions solely based on, I think the biggest contributing factor is loneliness,
Yeah.
especially for guys like you. I don't mean you, but I mean
But
guys who live in the
my
barracks,
situation.
guys who live in the barracks,
Yeah.
right? That shit's fucking lonely. It's a lonely fucking existence. Now, yes, you have a roommate, right? You live with, and usually you're friends with that guy. If you're smart, you make good friends with him that way. It's like you can always come home from work and you got a roommate.
Yeah, the crock pot.
Exactly,
fermenting
yeah.
in the corner.
So that's what I'm saying. Like you and Slocum, right? Like you guys have a good relationship. He's one of our best friends, but he's a fucking slob, so you hate him. But no,
Bitch
but-
about him so much.
No, but yeah. So you know what I'm saying is like you've got that dynamic, right? Of you and your roommate, but there's still going to be that void that your roommate can't fill, right? Where it's like, yeah, man, like we're friends and all, but I kind of want to get laid too, and that's where I think a lot of guys, right, will rush into relationships, or they will try to force a relationship to happen, or they make a stupid decision and get themselves into a relationship that they really don't want to be in just because it's guaranteed ass, right?
Yeah.
I think if guys were able to go out and successfully like take a girl home, right? You're able to go out to the bar on the weekend, and I'm talking like every time. I'm not talking about like one time you went out to the bar and you got lucky enough and the girl was drunk enough to fucking take you
Or
home.
just like you do okay. Like every now and then,
Yeah.
on any given night, you could pick up a girl.
That's what I'm getting
Yeah.
at. I think if you have the potential to go out, go to a bar and leave with a girl, right? I don't think you are going to rush into a relationship. I think at that point you're going to ride it out. You're going to be like, look, man, I'm having a good time. I don't have to tie myself down with anybody. But I'm still fulfilling that want, right?
Yeah.
Because it is. Everybody wants fucking sex. Guys, girls, fucking trans, whoever the
A
fuck
lot
you
of
are.
people,
Everybody wants sex. It's a fucking goddamn fact in
lot
nature.
of
You
young
want to
guys
fucking
too.
produce.
like having like a girlfriend type, like a relationship. You know?
Yes.
Like they like having that chick to go to brunch with or whatever
Yeah.
the hell. You know what I mean? Like
No,
girlfriend, boyfriend type shit.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, and if that's what you're into, right? If that is like, if you know for a fact, like you've been in relationships before, and I'm talking real relationships, which a lot of us have not. A lot of guys have not been in real relationships. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So, but if you have, or even if it's not been super, I'm not saying the most serious relationship, but you've got dry runs, right?
Yeah.
If you know that that's what you're into, right? Like you don't like being on your own. You don't like just hanging out with the boys. You know that you,
Or maybe you're just tired of it.
yeah, or exactly, or you're like, man, fuck this, dude. I'm done doing this whole Lone Ranger shit. and you know that you enjoy, like, yeah, man, like this chick's fucking cool, dude. We go to fucking breakfast at 2 a.m. and then we fuck. Like,
Yeah.
dude, if that's working for you, man, ride that shit out.
If that's what you like,
dude.
yeah.
All I've like it's like what you and I always say, man. If you ain't hurting anybody, do you?
Drive on.
Yeah, get the fuck after it, man. But what the root of this is not the good relationships, right? It's not the good situations we're talking
You
about.
want to give me shit about shaking the table? Continue.
It's the fucked up ones, right? It's the, oh man, I fucked up last night. Oh, what'd you do, man? Did you get super drunk and throw up everywhere? No, dude, I got super drunk and I fucking started dating this girl. I have no idea who she is, right? Like, it's stupid shit like that, right? That's where, you get guys that get in situations like that, and they ride that shit out, and it just gets toxic because you didn't want to do it in the first place. You know, if you're going about your day to day, right, your sober day to day, and your number one priority or your desire is like, fuck it, dude, I like going out, doing whatever the fuck I want, not looking for a relationship, and then you
are in a relationship,
and then you drunkenly find yourself in one, it's not going to go well because it's not what you were. It's not what you're, and that's what we have. A lot of guys do that. Even like one night stand situations, you know, like that turn into like friends with benefits, where it's like, you know, maybe that chick looked really good when you were fucked up on Jaeger, and then now you're drinking OJ, and you're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
But you're at that point now where you kind of like told her, you're like,
regrets.
You're like, yeah, you got that fucking, you know, your breakfast of regrets, and then you're just sitting there and you're like, yeah, we'll hang out again. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we have it now. We've all been there. We've all done it. And most of us are currently doing it. And it's just like it just builds a toxic environment that you don't want to be in.
Well,
but we keep doing it to ourselves.
A big problem that I find with like military guys is like because you have so many dudes who get married really fast.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
Like, I don't see any real problem. I mean, yeah, like it can lead down a bad path, like what you're describing. Like, oh, like I guess I have a girlfriend now.
That's cool, man. I'm all about it.
It's a lot easier to not have to end things with a girlfriend than it is to get divorced.
Oh, 100%.
And
fully agree with that.
I mean, from my own personal experiences and like people I know, like, you know, friends I've had and like other older people who I know who their marriages didn't work out. And what, you know, I don't know if I know. I don't know if I necessarily like really believe in like recognized marriage.
Yeah.
I get the idea of like, oh, like this is like committing to a person, like writing it down and like saying, this is the person I want to be with forever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm behind that. You know what I mean? Like,
sure.
Drive on.
Yeah. As long as you ain't hurting anybody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I kind of just feel like there's no need to rush into some sort of weird legal contract where when you get out, she gets a bunch of your money.
Yeah.
And shit like that.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I'm with you, man. I agree.
I think if you want to be with somebody, you should be with them.
You should be with them.
Just be with them. And then 5 years from now, 10 years from now, if you're like, you know what, let's just go ahead and say it. Like, this
Look, I don't want to fuck you anymore.
You know what? We had a good run. It was a good 10 years, but I'm done.
Look, man, if the only time I'm getting hard is in fucking morning wood, then it's not meant to be anymore.
You know what? Like, we've had a really strong, dedicated last decade.
But you don't eat my ass anymore, so I'm out.
I'm over it.
Yeah. No, dude, and that's the thing, man. And I fully agree with you, right? Like, I'm not, don't get me wrong, I'm not bashing relationships by any means. And that's coming from me, right? Yeah. Like, I'm all about it, man. If you got a fucking girl who's just super fucking down for it, dude, ride that shit out. Have a fucking good time, man. Like I said, as long as you ain't hurting anybody.
Yeah.
That's number one priority. As long as you ain't hurting anybody, dude, do whatever you fucking want.
I don't really think you need to put so many, like, people have this big, people are in love with labels.
Yeah, title. Don't title it. You don't need a fucking title.
Like, you want to hang out with, like, I don't even have, like, a best friend. You know what I mean? Like, I hang out with you, and I love hanging out with you, and I hang out with Guzman and Miles and like whoever. But like, I don't have a best friend.
Yeah, there's not that one like, oh, I like you way more than him.
Hey, man, like Charlie, I really like hanging out with you, but Johnny's my best.
Johnny's my bro.
You know, that's that's weird. Like, why
we're obsessed with titles? You said it. That's the way to do it.
Like, if you want to hang out, like if you want to hang out with a chick, just hang out, just be together. You know what I mean?
Well, can I use you as an example without any names or anything? Because you're a really good example for that.
I mean,
if you don't mind,
go ahead and do your thing.
So, like with your situation that you find yourself in, that's what, like, it's fucking working, right? You're having a good time. you're fucking enjoying it. And there's no need for a title, and everyone's happy, right?
Yeah.
It's like that's what I'm getting at
Yeah,
I'm getting at is like you're an actual example of how that works, like how that type of like engagement can work. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dude, if that's what it is, like you said, you know, like you find a girl who, you know, you guys have sex and it's fucking cool, but you also like to hang out, dude. Keep doing it, but you don't got to be like, this is my girlfriend.
Well, like
we're boyfriend, and
see, like, the problem I run into, and like that's my whole belief system is I'm all about just being with somebody if you want to be with them.
Yeah,
and treating people right.
Sure.
The problem I run into is like I don't really want to commit to anything, and I don't want to label things.
Yeah.
But the problem that I always have is that I'm a really great guy.
You are. You're a great guy.
Huge catch. Let's be honest.
You are. You're lovely. Yeah.
No, but like
huge.
There's nothing worse than when one person is like down to, you know, be chill like this, like, you know,
just ride it out.
We hang out.
Just
we just
cruise with the wave. Just rolling.
Like you're my female friend, and like we have sex, and like
we eat Waffle House, and we have sex.
We go to Waffle House, and like whatever.
Yeah.
But then the other person is like,
we have hash brown bowls. Then I toss your salad.
Yeah, like let's go get hash brown bowls, but also. I love you.
I fucking want to be inside of you. I also want Waffle House coffee.
There's nothing worse than when one person has feelings and the other person is like, no, like you're awesome and I like hanging out with you.
Yeah, you get that fucking awkward middle ground where like one person wants one thing and the other person wants another. So
I don't see myself ever being the guy who jumps into marriage for damn sure.
I don't think I'll ever remarry, to be honest with you. I don't really see the point in it.
Yeah,
I think it's fucking silly. I don't think I should have done it in the first place.
I'm all about like if you're religious, you know what I mean, and it's like a spiritual thing.
Yeah. That's a whole different beast.
I'm down for that 100%.
Yeah,
like,
dude,
that's
your prerogative, man.
That's respectable.
Yeah, get after it.
I'm for that. Like, marriage, like in the eyes of like, you know, your God or whatever.
Jesus. There's a God somewhere.
And he has blessed me with this girl with this beautiful ass.
Look at this behind her. I'm
gonna lock it down and it's down.
There's a God somewhere.
We're gonna be in the grave. Fucking no, that
was fucked up on so many levels.
That was so just blasphemous.
Oh my God.
No, but if you want to get
stereotypical
in the eyes of your church or your whatever your beliefs are,
yes,
I'm down for that. But I think this whole state. Like the government contract is what I have a weird problem with.
I agree. It's fucking super creepy.
Yeah, it's weird. Like
I'm not down for it.
Yeah, I think it's very bizarre.
I agree. I think we also just have fucked up friends. I just wanted to throw that out there.
We also are a weird trial group.
Yeah, we're a tribe of some seriously fucked up individuals. Like not even in a relationship standpoint. We just suck.
Yeah.
We're awful people.
Well, also like it's hard to be a chick.
What are you exhaling at, John? What?
I just found the greatest Tinder ever.
The greatest Tinder ever? Can we check it out? So Johnny just said he got the greatest Tinder match ever.
Wow.
Wait, did you match with her?
No, I was just.
Oh, you just found her profile.
No, 1-2 cutie pie.
All right, let me get this when you're done though. Can we?
Yeah,
we definitely can't show the audience though. That's
No,
I feel like it's a.
Make sure you super like it before you hand it back to me. I haven't done it.
Don't super like it until I look at it though.
Here.
All right.
Hit recommend to a friend when you're done.
No,
you're gonna send her over?
But
oh, dude, she wants to be a combat engineer. That's gay.
As shitty as it is, that's gay.
Things I do: pick things up. I pick things up too. Mostly joints into my mouth. Am I right?
Hey.
All right.
Very nice.
That was a good high five.
High five.
All right.
No, but like, as much as it is like shitty for a lot of the dudes we know, I gotta like play devil's advocate a little bit. And like, if you're like, it takes a special kind of chick to date a military guy.
This chick's not real, bro.
A military guy. Yeah, it's probably a fake.
It's. I guarantee you, it's fake.
We'll see about that.
It's fake. I'm gonna super like it though for you. That's what you wanted,
Johnny. If this girl's real and you bang her, I'll buy you a donut. I don't know. I'll do something nice for you. I don't think it's gonna happen.
I'm not gonna do anything for you because I fucking hate you.
I'll give you a crisp high five.
Crisp.
I think it's getting to that time.
It's not getting to that time.
Johnny,
we don't have a time standard. Shut the fuck up. How about you read some comments?
Yeah.
What are people saying? What do we got? Any comments or questions? I know we have comments. I can see them. Huh?
None.
We have no questions?
Nope.
Well, read some of the comments.
We can keep going on
Because
this.
people complain when we don't read their comments. So
People bitch at us when we don't.
yeah, so read some fucking comments so we don't get bitched at on Monday.
You don't know James Taylor. How?
Who said that?
My buddy Quinn.
Okay.
Let's see.
Sorry,
Sorry, guy.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, guy.
We'll get right on that.
Yeah.
Brian Reed. Wow, crying much? Not sure what that was for.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Crying?
No one cried.
Snowflake population. He does agree with me though.
Okay.
Oh, I think he's talking about the vegan thing.
Yeah, it might be. Okay.
Could've.
What else? What else we got?
That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
All right.
It's been a mellow show today.
Wow. Pretty shitty interaction from the audience. Thanks, guys. Whatever.
It's whatever.
Fuck you guys. No, I'm kidding. Seriously, keep watching our show.
You wanna wrap it up then?
I suppose, show. We've covered everything we wanted to. You got any closing remarks? Anything you wanna last bit you wanna just throw out there, get off your chest? Anything like that?
I killed a guy.
Did you?
No, I wish.
Yeah, I do too.
No, man. No, this was a fun one. I enjoyed.
It was easy, nice, easy going episode.
I enjoyed the whole update. I enjoyed the.
Yeah, it was good.
Enjoyed the relationships and our fucked up love lives talk.
They are fucked
I
up.
could talk about that forever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's one of those. We could literally do an entire episode
Yeah.
just talking about that.
Closing remarks on that. Just.
That'll be our Valentine's Day episode.
Yeah.
We'll talk about how fucked up relationships are.
I like it. We're gonna go by the holidays.
Mark your calendars, fuckers.
Yeah. Love
Hey, what did
everybody.
she say? There's new comments. I see them. Read them. Because you know what's going to happen? We're not going to read them. They'll be like, I commented, and then you guys ended the show. And they're like, yeah, because we fucking wanted to. What'd they say?
Where's your coffee mug?
We don't have
I
neither of
left
us.
it at the barracks. I was so mad. I realized it as I was on my way to go meet these goobers at Panera.
Yeah, I don't have mine either. I could be using some coffee right now. I'm hurting.
This thing, Charlie's coffee mug. That
Yeah.
looks like one of the ones from Friends, if we're being honest. Looks like it should have a nipple. At the
I'm not sure if this is a typo, but it's from your friend Charlie Desiree.
Okay, what'd she say?
I have strong thoughts about this on CHARLOL.
Strong thoughts about what? I know what she's trying to say. Strong thoughts about what? What was the last thing we were talking about? Relationships? You have strong thoughts about relationships? Fucking goddamn hurry up and fucking respond. We're not.
Let's wrap up the show.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck you. You waited too long.
All
Fuck
right,
this
hey,
shit.
Don't take shit too seriously.
Fuck your
Love
comments.
everybody.
Fucking stop.
Figure it the
Fuck
fuck
fucking
out.
comedy. Figure it the fuck out,
See
stupid.
us next week. Can't
Fuck
wait.
this shit.